Oop, I still got the UI visible. Uh-oh. Alright, I guess it's 2 p.m. I guess it's start time. Let me just turn that down a little bit so it's at least quieter than I am. So, welcome back. It's Tuesday. You know what that means. It means we're doing yet more Homestuck. It means that once again, we are resuming our Homestuck quest. Presently, we are in Act 2. Last time we left off just before the big Nana lore dump. So, we get in, and we're going to get the big Nana lore dump. That's what we await. That's what is in here. As per usual, it's Homestuck. There's some weird stuff in here. If at any point you feel uncomfortable or you don't feel like you can handle some topics, do not be afraid to leave. You will not miss all that much, to be honest. As per usual, this will be a critical read-through of Homestuck where we look at it, go, what the hell was some of that, and evaluate it in my terms, and even on its terms when it existed in 2009, because some of it did not age well, and a lot of it was just not all that great when it was out there, to be honest. It's a weird thing. We'll see. I see Dilly has unmuted, so I suppose I can get out of here and shift over. Oh, that is the wrong tab. There we go. We want Dad beating some imps.
Oh, hi, Four.
Hello, Dilly.
How are you today?
I'm alright. How are you? Are you ready to do more of this nasty business?
Oh, I am so excited. I was just reminding my chat around that we left off. Nana Sprite just told us that Dad had been kidnapped by imps, and then I talked a bit about how cute the imps were. And we're about to get a big lore dump.
Yes, I do love that it is just Dad beating some imps with great scaled the broom. Thank you, Dad Egbert.
My chat says hi, by the way.
Hello, Dilly's audience.
So should we read the list?
Yes.
Okay. So just a reminder that Four and I are experiencing Homestuck with the Slur removal mod, meaning that most, if not all, slurs that were featured in the original comic have been removed for both our no chat, you are not my father.
But Dilly, the chat is having a baby, and the baby is you.
I don't want. We're not there yet. We're not there yet.
I don't know if we'll ever be there.
Anyways, the baby is you is an entire trigger warning of itself, but for the sake of both Fours and I's sanity as well, to comply with YouTube, we are playing with the slur removal mod, but that will not exempt other foul language, as well as the following is the list of triggers that might appear at any point during Homestuck in general. They will not all appear in this stream. However, remember that if something uncomfortable comes up and you don't know if you are necessarily comfy with the materials on stream, take care of yourself. Feel free to hop out. The VOD will go up after, and you can skip through that.
Yes, of course.
The following is the list of things that may appear in this webcomic. Well, they all do, but may appear in today's stream. Flashing lights, period appropriate 2009 normalized racism,
and some non-period appropriate normalized racism.
Normalized racism, I guess. Misogyny, sexism, fat phobia, alcohol abuse, drug abuse, major character death, minor character death, parental death, parental breeding imps with broom, animal death, child death, body horror and injury, torture, eye mutilation, graphic depictions of gruesome deaths, graphic depictions of violence, self-harm, suicide and suicide threats, incest, insects and spiders, snakes, clowns, nudity, non-consensual relationships, unhealthy relationships, verbal abuse, domestic violence, possession, mind control, male pregnancy, bestiality, war crimes, genocide, and imperialist empires.
Yeah, that's the list. That's the things we have to put up with. Most of what we've seen so far has been the flashing lights, which we actually had to add ourselves because that was not in the original, and we were not expecting that.
The normalized racism is also
Oh,
one of our own additions.
yes, yeah, because yes, some of the weird stuff said by some characters at times, I just like, what? Who taught you that?
You can say Dave. You can say Dave.
It was Rose at one point as well with the
It was also Rose
ethnic
at one point.
wedding comment. Thank you, 2009.
You can say Strylones. It's okay.
Yes, the Strylones.
And
One half of the cast so far.
the Strylones, the blonde bitches. Well, they're probably blonde bitches.
Yeah, I could say that they're drawn with like white colored hair as opposed to John's like dark colored hair. That's probably blonde. I don't know too many other colors you'd usually represent like that.
Their flesh is also white though. So do they have like flesh colored hair?
Oh, maybe they do have flesh colored hair. That's true.
That just reminds me of like one of my kind of bigger characters. It's not like a huge pet peeve of mine. It's just something I notice is when anime characters have hair color and eye colors that are the exact same hex code. Like Kasumi from Persona 5 Royal has this, and once you notice it, you're unable to not notice it.
What's wrong with it? It's just too similar.
It's just I don't know. It's not like there's anything wrong with it. And obviously, like in real life, people have like brown hair and brown eyes. But it's just when it's the exact same hex code, I don't know. I just imagine like someone toggling off the skin layer, and then like there's a giant blob that like covers both their hair and eyes with like the same one brush stroke or something. I don't know.
A very real possibility. Don't worry about it.
It kind of just I don't know. It's just I can't stop noticing it.
That is understandable. By the way, I have him running. Should I summon him in?
Yes. This will be the third testing undergrad scratch stream. Do you want to talk a bit about undergrad scratch before we get started?
He listens in on us from time to time and then formulates a response based on what he apparently heard. For some reason, like he in some of the mannerisms of one of the characters in the comic, it is using locally run stuff on my machine, like it is using like AI large language models, but it is all being run locally on my machine. So that means that the waste electricity is being wasted in my room. And honestly, I would not even consider waste considering I am cold in here right now and I would like the room heated up. And I think this will actually do that somewhat effectively. Kill two birds with one stone. So it is
How are
supposed
you
to.
cold?
I don't know. I'm not good at this. My body cannot regulate its temperature very well. So every once in a while, it listens in on us and then formulates a response. The previous two times, it has for some reason gotten trapped in a buffer way back in from when we were talking. So hopefully, after some reconfiguration, I fix that. But stop pinging it.
Can't do anything.
You can keep pinging it if you want. But honestly, if it doesn't work this time, we might just take it out back behind the shed. You know, we might just retire him if you catch my drift.
Someone get a picture of Gigi's grandfather holding his gun.
Yeah.
If we get, we're not going. Well, we might get through Act 2, but we're not going to get to Act 3, so we'll be a bit before we see Gigi. But
Before
I just
we
have
see Gigi's grandpa with gun.
Yeah, I just have like up art of like this old Homestuck man with a gun in my head right now, and that's how we're going to take the undergrad out back.
Yeah, that's how we're dealing with this one.
We're just taking him out back behind the Lone House's mausoleum, guys.
Right beside the generator. He's just helping us with the generator, guys. Don't worry about it.
That would keep your room warm.
Yes, it would. It would also probably kill me. Which is fine.
And and without any further ado, Homestuck?
Homestuck. We can read some Sweet Bro and Helijeff if we desire, but we can also not do that.
Let's keep it for later. I kind
Sounds
of want to
good.
get into this.
Yes, sounds good. Sprite lug. I suppose we should restart with this page.
Yes. Your father was kidnapped.
Oh no.
That was not the voice. That was not. Just kidding, guys. That's not the voice.
It's gonna take us a few lines to get back into it, I think. That's not the voice. You can't say that.
When you crossed over to the medium, he was apprehended by the very forces of darkness which your presence here has awakened.
What? Okay, so what is this medium you are talking about?
It is where we are now, a realm that is a ring of pure void, dividing the light and darkness. It turns into the thick of the insipid fuck this comic, the insipid sphere, a place untouched by the flow of time in your universe.
You mean because we are inside a computer or in the game software or something?
A computer? Why, what is that, dear? Some newfangled contraption, like the horseless Autobox car?
Well, it's like this machine that,
Ooh. Of course I know what a computer is, John. I'm just pulling your wet leg. Ooh.
oh, okay.
No, John, you are not inside a computer or the software or anything like that. Try not to be so linear, dear. The software that brought you here was merely a mechanism that served as a gateway. Its routines in a way serve to invoke this realm's instance, yet it stands independently of any physical machine, and somewhat paradoxically always has.
I'm not sure I get it, but alright. So what do I actually need to be doing here?
I think it would be best if we started with the big picture. Shall you count us down?
Sure. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's check out the details of this song. Featured on exactly one page, and it is referenced by multiple other tracks.
Ooh. Someone in my chat just said trippy music. And they're right. This is one of the tracks. Like, when the melody started, I feel like I'm probably... Okay, that's probably a bit better for you guys to hear me. This is one of the tracks that makes me feel like I'm back as a little grub. No, that can't be my bit. Back when I was younger and I was first reading this comic.
That's very funny, because I have no recollection of this track whatsoever. But I'm glad you have somewhat fond memories of this track. It is a very good track, but yeah, I have, like, no recollection of this.
Shall I read?
I suppose you shall.
Above the medium, beyond the 7 gates, residing at the core of the Insidious Sphere, is a place known as Gaia. The legend holds that Gaia exists as a dormant crucible of unlimited creative potential. What does this mean, you ask? I'm afraid my lips are sealed about that, dear. Woohoo! But needless to say, where a realm of such profound importance is concerned, forces of light will forever be charged with its defense, while forces of darkness will just as persistently covet its destruction.
Continue, I suppose. Ooh, that was a nice fade out.
Yeah. Look at that animation.
Chess.
And as it happens, at the very center of this world, whose fate is in question, these very forces duel on a stage, stuck in eternal stalemate. Yes, they have dueled in this manner forever. That is, until you showed up.
Me? Oh, God.
Oh god,
Oh,
Nana.
okay, it wasn't too bad.
It was briefly right there.
Yeah. The Colonel sprite.
Has split and went to a land of purple and a land of yellow.
I did not like seeing the Nakey imps. That was weird. Okay. Me?
Yes, you, John. Before your mishap with my ashes, you may recall the sprite's previous incarnation, which resulted from its kernel's hatching. You see, this hatching occurs automatically in response to your arrival. The result is a pair of kernels, one dark, one light, each carrying the information they were prototyped with before the hatch. One goes down to the kingdom entrenched in darkness, the other up to the kingdom basking in light. Each comes to rest in an orb atop of a spire, which there are three other in kind. The four spires are situated above a throne, and these two thrones preside over respective sovereign powers. And once the kernels are situated, that is when the game is afoot. The true war begins, light versus dark, good versus evil. This is a war that the forces of light are always destined to lose, without exception.
Is that the vagabond text there?
Is that the vagabond? Yeah, all caps. Should I read it in the vagabond voice? I need to get the
If you can
vagabond voice.
recall.
I need my entire Patrick Sites repertoire. I need to be a loud man who yells. And a trans woman. Oh, play Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising in AI the Somnium Files. Anyways, a quest of cruelty then. Continue.
Wow, really? Then what's the point?
Remains for you to find out, dear. For you see, the journey you are about to take is the ultimate riddle.
Whoa.
For now, your objective is to proceed towards Skya and pass through the first gate situated directly above your house. Not even terribly far. The gates will become progressively more difficult to reach, so you better be prepared to sharpen your adventuring skills.
How am I supposed to get up there?
You play Fortnite build mode.
I was gonna, if that was my line, I would have done first we mine, then you craft. If it was mine.
Don't mine at night. I know you're looking at that. Don't mine on days. I know you.
Oh, it's too early for this.
It is too early to be making that joke. Continue. Sorry for the mic peak. Continue.
Okay.
Okay.
I think I get it now. So I guess the battle against good and evil is sort of irrelevant. Well, I don't know. That all sounds kind of weird. But in any case, we build the house to get to these gates, and then I can save my dad.
Yes, John.
And then after that, we solve this ultimate riddle thing and save Earth from destruction.
Oh no, I'm afraid not.
Huh? His
Your
bummed
planet?
face.
Just the way he put his arm down, he desummoned his arm.
Yeah.
Your planet is done for, dear. There's nothing you can do about that.
Oh.
Purpose is so much more important than saving that silly old planet, though.
And that is...
Ooh. Yes, I will have to agree with the float hag about that. Boy. you're such a good boy. I knew you would succeed.
Thanks, Nana.
You're a good boy, and good boys deserve treats.
Hooray!
God, chat, please be normal. Please be normal, chat.
What is chat what is your audience doing?
Nothing right now, but maybe I should have said that line with my boobs more in frame. I'm gonna bake you some cookies.
Eh.
The hag mentioned cookies, boy. Pursue her.
I love that she left a trail of just slime on the wall.
Yeah, ectoplasma. We're a little ectobiologist here.
Oh, god damn it. That's just what you need. More baked goods.
Betty Crocker, Betty Crockers, Betty Crockers,
Crocker.
Betty Crocker, Betty Crocker, Betty Crocker, Betty Crocker. So delicious, so delicious, so
Are you
delicious.
performing a summoning ritual?
Yes, I do actually. I am. I want more Crocker in this Homestuck.
Understandable. I suppose that I'm sure we'll get more Crocker references.
Anyway, your line.
Oh, god damn it. That's just what you need. More baked goods.
John, you do not say no to cookies, boy. I command you. The vagabond keeps peeking my mic. I command you to get them.
That works. You totally abjure the hell out of that idea. You're so busy abjuring, you don't even notice Rose has been trying to pest you this whole time. I like that her face now pops up in the text bubble.
Oh yes, that is very good. And John is doing his John things again.
Mm-hmm.
I shall hit John on the head with a box to get his attention.
You give John a swift dropping in the noggin, but he is undeterred. That is some fit he is throwing.
Continue. I presume that's Rose's continue. Yes, it is.
Perhaps you will take the spare moment to contemplate the Nana Sprite's strange tale. It may also behoove you to record your thoughts on these developments in your game facts walkthrough/journal. It can be hard finding time to update. In fact, you're not even sure where you found the time to write what's already there. It's weird seeing her with legs like that, but no arm.
I think that makes this like one of my favorite images in the comic so far.
Yeah, it's a particularly good one.
And I shall continue again.
Oh, is that so, Jaspers? And just who do you think you're looking at with that smug grin? The last thing you need is sass from that dead cat. It's pretty much all his fault you're in this mess in the first place, so he can just button it.
John, cookies now.
You refuse outright.
This impudence is insufferable. Go get the cookies.
Well, when you put it so politely, how can John decline?
John, you are stupid.
You really need to work on your manners.
Stupid, stupid, dumb.
That's not a command. It's nothing. It's stupid. You're stupid.
For the last time, I command you to get the cookies, boy.
I love John's little middle finger in this panel.
Yes, this is. I think stupid, stupid, dumb is a very good panel.
John is just having a meltdown right now, and you know what? After hearing all that, that's completely understandable.
Where did the bucket come from?
Prankster's Gambit.
Oh, right, yes.
It's just not going to happen, buddy.
He is in the future.
But really not enough to write home about. An agitated finger slips mid-keystroke.
Our little vagabond notices something.
Beans and mustard, and human etiquette. And a pumpkin.
Human stuff.
I thought I saw a pumpkin, but I did not in fact see a pumpkin. There is no pumpkin.
What's a pumpkin?
I don't know. Human stuff.
Continue. Oh, god damn it.
Hey, we've unlocked album, Homestuck Volume 1.
I like how it pops up like a Steam achievement.
Yeah. So that contains
Oh.
Showtime, Harlequin, Showtime again, Suburban Jungle Brief, Aggrieve, Suburban Countdown, Aggrieve, Showtime Imp Strife, Nanaquin, Skyscale, and Agree, Violin Redux. Cool.
I feel like we've had all of these tracks for a bit now.
But this was released August,
Oh,
9th, 2009, and it is currently...
it's August 4th.
Okay, I don't know why they why they unlocked it now, but alright, I guess.
Makes sense. Oh, god damn it. GameSpot Game FAQs. FAQ walkthrough. Tentacle Therapist. It is still April 13th, 2009. B100. The long and the short. The medium 2. I may have been a bit hasty in advising you to not bother with the prototyping process. If I spared any detail, it was only to optimize your chances of survival, and you will find yourself begrudging the absence of certain instructions, which if followed would have resulted in your demise, and I guess that makes 2 of us. Otherwise, you're welcome. But the fact appears that prototyping the kernel sprite before making your getaway may offer the only opportunity to exercise control over your new environment, a place known as the medium. Also, if prototyped with 1 or 2 sufficiently, albeit loosely, humanoid and or sentient elements, living or otherwise, it offers the chance to have all this explained to you by an apparitional guide through whatever sort of cryptic, sketchy doublespeak your choice of prototyping elements engenders. In lieu of this, you may be forced to settle for my clear, thorough explanation and assiduous dissection of raw data.
Oh god,
Again,
thank you, Rose.
don't mention it. I love her so much.
This game FAQ boring as hell, back to 63.
Oh my god, let me take a sip of water. If you have made it to the medium with an unmolested vanilla sprite, well, I've already covered the bad news about this missed opportunity, and I will go into this further soon. Though, to what extent this actually is bad news, I'm not sure. I only know the result of my co-player's current configuration, when the sprite was prototyped once before departure and once after. Which brings us to the good news, that you can still prototype after your departure and salvage the massively rewarding experience of haggling with an expedition-slinging phantom guard. So long as you avoid prototyping it with terribly inert items such as a brass door knocker and your father's pornography collection. Mizuki Okira, this one's for you.
So we're sorry,
Actually,
Mizuki, but that is what her fucking kernel sprite would end up prototyped by.
Ada Rabbit.
That as well. It'd be 1/2 porno, 1/2 Ada Rabbit.
Yeah, actually, that makes sense. Actually, that might be interesting. If you're struck by the sprint of such experimentation, please do not hesitate to contact me about it. So yes, you can enhance your sprite this way, but doing so after your departure will no longer induce this effect on the medium I alluded to. That can only be accomplished by 1 or more pre-departure prototypings. In fact, we can extrapolate there's only so many ways to prototype a sprite. 2 is a prototyping in relation to departure, both before, 1 before, 1 after, both after, only 1 either before or after, none. Those occurring before will affect the medium through the kernel's hatching process and your guide, i.e. the sprite. Those occurring after will only affect the sprite. The effects of this process has on the medium, or more globally, the incident sphere, are still vague to me. They have to do with the flavoring the forces you will struggle against, and generally all the forces at odds with each other in this realm. It has given me some insight into the nature of the game, which I derive through extrapolation. We appear to be engaging an instance of a dimension with highly flexible set parameters, and a series of objectives surrounding an equally flexible methodological framework. This framework seems like to begin as a sort of blank template and evolves with players' actions, and likely further evolves with the addition of more host-client connections, and thus more prototyped kernels. I would regret to say I can't be more specific than that. Without loosely extrapolating further, there are plenty of questions that occurred to me, however, questions concerning the kernel sprite, which I've raised implicitly already, such as the effect of an unprototyped kernel on the medium, or doubly prototype kernel for that matter. And even more salient are questions. Yes?
Sorry, you know how I've played 63 as you lovingly read through this, and I promise I'm listening.
I toggled my sad face on.
I promise I'm listening and I'm absorbing it. Sorry, I just got a dialogue from a toad who mentioned ponying King Bob like I did. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so back. I'm back in 2009.
You are in 2009. Ooh. Homestuck.
God,
Ponying.
Rose has a lot to say, but I mean, good for her, I guess, if she wants to say this much about it.
I lost where I was.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's all good. Do all players... Oh no, I haven't. Do all players worldwide make it to this dimension if they successfully complete the departure? Or is this a unique blank instance of the dimension created for each new player? I have no evidence, but instinct tells me it is closer to the latter situation. There's no indication of any other players present in this realm. Alterations in the realm seem singularly centered on the actions of my co-player and myself. If I had to stake anything on it, I would guess each separate client-server pair activates its own fresh copy of an Insignisphere or a unique session, if you will. But the quantity of players is further a complication when it invites more questions. Seems the game was designed to suit 2 players most naturally to serve in the client. Though through a mishap, my co-player and I have slipped out of the obvious tandem arrangement, and the only logical course of action is to continue playing is to string a daisy chain of server-client connections together, until presumably the chain is complete. Theoretically, we could complete the chain with only one other player, functioning as the server to my client, and the client to my co-player's server, assuming he can recover it. The strange thing, though, is our instance in this dimension, there are 4 receptacles for divided kernels, not 3. Does this mean we are destined to have a 4-player chain? How can the game know such a thing? Perhaps it does, and if this proves to be the case, I trust I will be sufficiently numb to the realization. The following is crossed out. I can consider nothing about this game surprising at this point, and in fact, the first moment of play, it managed to deviate so far from my expectations that I completely forgot what my original purpose with it was. I had chances to test some information I obtained on good authority during prototyping phases, but it completely slipped my mind. Instead, the game's catacombs securing the deck-twisting path to necromancy were blunted and rather on accident. Perhaps you don't need to know any of this. In square brackets. We think organization may be waist deep in logoic sludge. Trim down. Bleh.
Got it. You made it through all of that. I love that even Rose is... Yes, I was listening. I love that even Rose is like, oh man, this might be a bit too much. We gotta trim some of this down. It's just like, Rose, I think you're well past that point. I think you just gotta go with it.
That is true.
Yes, I was listening. Don't you worry.
Yay.
How does the game know that there should be a 4-player chain? But also, how has it already created this world for John? How has any of this occurred? Perhaps there's a time paradox involved or something. Perhaps we'll find out.
Fact. I think to solve that, we'd have to go back to the future.
She's not finished with this yet. Jeez, cut her some slack. Maybe you could go bug someone else for a while, or at the very least, someone else.
Months in the past, but not many.
Miss.
No covered. Continue. Oh no, it's my first one like this. Hi, happy birthday, Rose! Hello, and thanks. Did he get John's present yet? I just opened it at this very moment. What a stunning coincidence you would ask about it now. I am stunned. Yeah, I know. What will you make with it? And who says it was something from which something else could be made? Well, John did tell me what it was. Duh. I suppose I'll take a stab at learning the craft. It's at least I can do in response to the subtle dig concealed in his dresser. He often tells me I need a new hobby when I make perfectly reasonable analytical remarks. But Rose, I don't think he meant anything like that by it. You see, not everyone always means to do the opposite of what they say the way you and Dave always do. Maybe. His birthday's in a few months, isn't it? Yep. I finally finished a present for him. I've been working on it for years. Years? It's so hard to tell when you're joking, if you're even capable of it. Hee 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 hee. I just nailed it too, so it is sure to get there on time. It takes a while to get anywhere from here. I'll probably craft something with strong sentimental value. That should burn him. I don't think you really mean that. I guess not. So I shall expect a green package dropped by my house via email from whatever screwball cranny of the globe you're tucked into. No. Sorry, but you're sort of hard to shop for. Besides, I have something for you today that I think you will like better than something in the box. Oh? It is a tip. You're already intriguing enough to compensate for the grave scarcity of lavish gifts parachuting from the sky. Please go on. Did he have a pet a long time ago that died? Yes. Well, how did he feel about your cat? Did you love him a lot? Okay, well, I didn't mention it was a cat, or that it was a male. Let's pretend I'm surprised and you're embarrassed and move on. To answer your question, I would describe my feelings towards the animal as lukewarm.
Like,
Rose moment. Okay, that's fine. It doesn't really matter, I think, just what if someone told you you could play a game that would bring him back to life? If someone told me that, I would regard the remark with a great deal of skepticism. If that someone was you, on the other hand, then I would have to ask preemptively, is that someone you? Yeah, that someone is me. I just thought you might find it interesting. So what is this game? I don't know. I'm just saying is all. I think you'll hear about it later and maybe you can talk to John and Dave about it. They are way more into all that stuff than I am. I'll see what the word on the street is about in due time. For now, I should probably order a copy of Knitting for Assholes. It would be a shame if I ran late with John's present.
I'm glad that blank for assholes is just the equivalent of whatever for dummies in this world.
It is very clever. I really like it.
Right, let me activate this. Alright. I'm gonna grab the katana. Katana. But it's funnier and more ironic if I pronounce it katana.
I just actually facepalmed the moment you said ironic.
Yay!
You capture your Katana katana. 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 equals 9 modulus 10 equals 9, and prepare to venture into the apartment to retrieve your bro's copy of the game. But first, maybe, just maybe,
I'm gonna try and retrieve the dead bird in 3, 2, 1, go.
Yep.
Yep.
Meteors are falling around Dave too.
I love that it's just... Oh, there's a forward button on this one. In
What's
the bottom
forward
left.
button?
I don't know. In 3, 2... Oh, did you click it?
Yeah.
That's
sorry.
Fine. No, it's good. I was just wondering. Okay, yeah, it's not too important. Just Earthbound background. Reflected in the coolest of dude's eyes. Yeah, the fetus.
Dude, that bird is long gone. It probably won't last long in this heat anyway. You don't know what's up with this sick heat. The sun threatens to set but won't step off. It's staring down on you like the big round eye of a hot needle skipping on a groove it's tracing round the earth. While lingering in midair, its heat seems to be suspended time itself, stretching like a warped vinyl. It's even meant to rain this season, and there ain't been a drop in sight. Even a little drizzle would help. Might help to frizzle the sizzle a little bizzle. Set the record straight on this global turn tizzle.
Oh.
This is about to
After
be so
vicious
white.
attempts of yarn and the subtle art of weaving are present, quite the confluence of leisure and strategy. Consider, dear interloper, that every spindle and shank of your knit suit of choice is in subtle cosmical terms a manifestation of the master's own
You
patience.
heard us talk about
It is
knitting
only
for
fitting
assholes.
that you too might weave your own destiny, lest the universe decide that your gift is nothing more than an
Weave
oblique
Your Own
reminder of your
Destiny was
penchant for
good.
trivialities.
That's a good
But
one.
do not merely stitch in haste. Let each loop echo your personal chronomancy, and nod to Lord of Time
Chronomancy.
himself, who delights in the rhythm of a well-tempered shot exactly as one would align the cue ball before the break. Recall that the first strike dictates the entire rack's fate, much as a single misstep in your ordering chronicle could send you to a realm of blank for assholes rather than blank for dummies. The universe, ever so patient, will grant you a pocket of opportunity if you align your actions accordingly. And if perchance the threads of fate conspire against you, if the loom glitches, and you find yourself a bit, quite literally, late for John's present, do not despair. Embrace the chaotic elegance of rigged, for even the master's most intricate designs are woven with a hint of delightful anomaly. The billiard room of existence is vast, so pocket your quits, cue your intentions, and let the ball roll where it will, my dear compatriot.
Oh man, if you fuck up your knitting even slightly, you fuck up this cue ball shot, you're gonna end up in the dimension of blank for assholes instead of blank for dummies. You dipshit.
That was very good.
Finally, the bot's working as it fucking should.
That was good. Thank you, undergrad.
Thank you, undergrad. That was an A. We should start grading it whenever he shows up.
Yeah, I think that's like a B. Like, that's about what we expected, right? So it should be a B.
True. That's a B. Maybe a B plus for the Weave of Destiny, was it?
Yeah, Weave of Time or something. That was very good.
Mm-hmm.
Bonus marks for intercepting me needing to read what I'm about to have to read.
That's true. It was very timely.
I apologize in advance. So don't change the drizzle, tin it up a little. I got a living room full of fine dime bizzles. When you're on the pizzle, the dizzle and the shizzle. G's to the bizac, down to ladies we gizzo. When the pimp's on the curb, ma, drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. From English romantic poet John Keats.
Man. Black people can't have anything in this comic.
Moving on.
I'm gonna exit my room and go to the living room. See if Mike's sick as hell bro's in there.
Sorry, little dude, coming through. Gotta put you down for a bit. Figured you've left him hanging long enough.
I'm gonna hastily enter the room with some wild abandon, looking cool as hell in the process.
That was a good callback.
It was a good callback to the Colonel Sprite high five.
You barge in and see a familiar face. A friendly face.
Continue.
You stand in your living room. Your bro spends most of his days in here. At night he crashes on the futon over there. You don't see him anywhere though. There's a puppet chest that stores little Cal when he takes him out on gigs, but when he's home he usually leaves Cal on display somewhere. With good reason, because Cal's totally sweet. So sweet. Man.
I'm gonna pity the fool.
It's your bro's Mr. T puppet, which of course is kept in your apartment with a sense of profound humorous irony. But as usual with your bro's exploits, this is no ordinary irony, but something close to a pedestrian Tier 1 ironic gesture, which is a meager single step removed from sincerity. This is like 10 levels of irony removed from the original joke. It might have been funny like 8 years ago to joke about Mr. T and how he was sorta lame, but that was the very thing that made him awesome and badass, and that his awesomeness was also sort of the joke. But in this case, the joke is the joke, and that degree of irony itself is also the joke, and so on. Only highly adept satirical ninjas like you and your bro can appreciate stuff like this. It's cool taking stuff that other people think is funny, but really isn't, and making it funny again by adding this subtle strata of irony, which are utterly undetectable to the untrained eye, Also, for good measure, Mr. T is wearing a leather thong and is handcuffed to a pantless Chuck Norris puppet. God, you hope you can be as good as your bro at this someday. You'd never tell him that, though.
That was a lot to digest.
Yeah. Thank you, Dave.
Thanks, Dave. I'm gonna find little Cal and give him a fist bump.
Cal's nowhere in sight. All you see is a bunch of your bro's weird nude puppets strewn around haphazardly. You guess those things are kind of cool. Sort of.
Let's play a game on the Xbox.
It looked like your bro was playing. It's not like him to leap in the middle of some totally intense gaming. It's not like him to misplace Cal either. Man, you hope the little guy's alright.
Continuing on.
Bro was playing Meme Run. Jesus Christ.
Cal?
I actually got, like, Cal jump scared.
Yeah, fair.
Oh, there you are, dude. Didn't see you there. We be chill today, Cal? Yeah, you better fucking believe we be chill. Cal is the man.
I'm gonna resist the urge to play on my bro's epic Xbox.
You failed to resist the urge. He's flashing up something uncanny brutal on your quest for the mad snacks, yo, and get this wayward hunger under control. Shit is basically flying off the hook. It's like shit wants nothing to do with that hook. The hook is dead to that shit. But you stuck in some poorly modeled 3D fixer or something, like a railing or a piece of wall. You'll have to reset. Fuck this shit.
I think that's the first of shit is off the hook,
I think so.
of which we will see many, many more.
Yeah, that is. I forgot that was one of like the running bits.
I'm going to complete my original mission and give Locale a bro fist bump.
Bump. Aw, man, you almost forgot. Gotta give the seaman some props.
Continuing. I'm gonna check out my bro's squeak gear.
I'm gonna keep it on this frame for a little while longer, Dave, you fucking doofus.
Well, I do have to pee, so.
Okay. Are you just going to go piss or should we call a break?
We've been at this for just under an hour. I think we're good to call a break, to be honest.
Sounds good. So, you guys know the drill. Get some water, run to the washroom, get some bites to eat, and we will be back shortly. See you guys then.
See you in a bit. Hello, and welcome back. That was our quick break. Food, water,
Sorry about the
piss.
bit of a longer break. I just remembered I had kind of barely had food all day. So now I'm back.
Yes, we have watered, we have eaten, we have pissed. We are good
We
to
are
go, I
ready.
believe.
We are ready to continue Homestuck, though I don't know what happened to my starting soon screen. It suddenly became like very ironically cool there.
I'm sure.
And
I'm going to check out my bro's sweet gear.
yeah, Bo has so much sweet gear, it's hard to keep up with it all sometimes. Here's his computer set up. He's usually got a lot of stuff cooking on here at any given moment. Since he's not around, you may as well sneak a peep.
Let's look at it ironically, of course.
Yabo's computer is password protected, of course, to protect all his incredible top secret shit he's got on the burners. Of course, you know what the password is, and he knows you know it, and you're both cool with that. That the password is the most awesome thing that I can't read today. Is the most awesome thing it can be.
I'm going to enter little Cal as the password.
You enter the password. On the desktop is a hodgepodge of unnamed folders to store all the stuff he's working on. No one can decipher his organization system but him. He also tends to use the application Complete Bullshit to keep up with his ludicrous amounts of websites and news feeds he monitors to stay hip to the scene.
Opening complete bullshit.
This is complete bullshit.
I'm gonna check if Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff has had an update.
Yabo keeps up with your projects as his aggregator, just like you keep up with his. He's tuned to your various blogs, and of course, Sweetbo and Hello Jeff, you navigate to the latest comic in one of the many bullshit feed bands. And
That's 06. That should be a fine one. Who did we assign to who for Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff?
I don't know. I'm just kind of scrolling down. Fucking hell.
The big man has the rock.
Has. Get it? It's like has, like ass.
I did not realize that is good. That is sports.
Football.
Sport ball. I'm going to mouse over the orange stripe containing plush rump.
Blush Rump. Puppet cans. Go on a free tour. Another one of your Bo's many ironic websites. The difference here is he rakes in thousands of dollars a month for this expertise. Smuppets are a multi-billion-dollar a year enterprise, and it's awfully hard to resist taking a firm squeeze from the plump udder of that cash cow. What the fuck, bro?
He is making pornography with puppets. That's what he does.
Finger puppet. Finger puppet.
Finger puppet. I'm gonna stop wasting time and look for his copy of the Suburb Beta.
You guess you've messed around on his computer long enough. Better get a move on before it's too late for Rose, or worse yet, your bro catches you. But, my god, the rumps. They are transfixing. You know, this is ironic and all, and your bro reaches echelons of irony you could only dream of daring to fathom. But on rare occasions, when you're guarded down, it all seems a tad unsettling to you.
Continuing on.
Do you see anything, Dave?
I don't think he does. Continuing again.
Is it because he's wearing his sunglasses inside?
No, it's because of this.
Uh, uh, hey there, Cal.
I'm gonna give little Cal a nervous fist bump. Continuing.
You are starting to flip the fuck out. Without losing your cool, of course.
I'm gonna pester John to ease my nerves a bit.
You get Eggbat on the line to give him the lowdown on your progress. You feel like it's important to keep the wires hot. But he's not answering. You wonder what that guy's up to.
Continuing. Oh god. Hey, what is up? What happened with the monster that's totally definitely in your room? Did you kill it? Where are you, man? Anyway, things are cool here. Totally cool. Puppets are still awesome. No problems with them or anything. Like, just really, really awesome.
I do like the Guardian's transfixion with various items
They're fucking
that
weird.
freak out their kids to various degrees.
Just like real life.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Continuing on, I suppose.
Continuing on. I thought I had an anecdote there, but I did not. Oh, yes, I'm the narrator right now. Looks like Rose has finally logged in again. Didn't John say her house was burning down? You wonder if she's on fire yet or what?
I'm gonna pester Rose about this. Oh, there you are. John said your house was burning down. Are you on fire yet or what?
No, but now I have retired to the safety of a smaller building which is much closer to the forest fire threatening my residence.
Oh, well, that's a relief. John told me to get the game to help you get out of there, so I'm working on that now.
Working on it?
Yeah, my bro's copy log story. Hey, don't tell John, but I think he might have been right about the puppets. They're sort of starting to freak me out a little.
You're referring to your brother's collection?
I mean, don't get me wrong, I think it's cool and all, the semi-ironic puppet thing or whatever, or semi-ironic. Man, I don't even know. I'm just starting to think some of the shit is going a little far, and it's kind of fucked up.
I've seen his websites. I like them.
Haha, yeah, well, you would. Oh man, I wish Lord Cow wouldn't look at me like that, with those dead eyes, Jesus. Sometimes I dream that he's really talking to me, and I wake up in a cold sweat and basically flip the fuck out.
Interesting.
Oh god, why did I just tell you my dream? You're going to have a field day with that.
I'm currently scrolling notes furiously into the one of many psychoanalyst journals I maintain for you, published papers forthcoming. Because, you know, it's not like either of us have anything better to do at the moment than evaluate each other's radically debilitating pathologies.
Yeah, I'm gonna get moving. Oh, have you heard from John? He's not answering me.
He won't answer me either, but I am watching him. I suspect he is preoccupied with the fact that he just had a bucket of water dumped on him by the ghost of his dead grandmother, who also happens to be dressed like a clown.
Alright, I'm out. Later. Yeah, I think we already read the other half of that conversation.
Yeah, this is something else I think the show's going to have a lot of problems with is the non-linearity of
Yes.
the fact that every time we jump to Dave, we are like an hour behind.
I think we might be caught up now with that last line there. Seconds in the future, but not many.
John, what are you doing? Snap out of it. We ought to discuss what your grandmother told you, don't you think? Fine, enjoy your supper. I'll go about my business elsewhere. I shall deploy the punch Designex. John, whenever you read this, you should know that I put the shale you collected to use and finally deployed the punch Designex. It is in your study. I can only drop it, though. You'll have to be the one to mess around with it and see what it does. Once you're done with your weird histrionics, maybe you can give it a try? I'm updating my walkthrough, and it would help to know what it does.
We going to continue?
Yeah, continue.
Called the imp with the fucking Beagle Plus.
The hat. Also, I should probably warn you that your house and yard are completely infested with monsters now. Try to be careful. Continue.
So I can see. Stupid lousy imps. They're mucking up all my cool stuff.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm not sure what came over me there. I was acting really crazy for some reason, but my head feels like it's clearing up. I think I'm alright now. I get the feeling this was a Slur panel originally.
Maybe. It would be neat to see a list of them.
I'm going to rebuild the claw hammer and return it to my specibus.
You're getting way better at this sort of thing.
Oh, that was quick. I'm going to confront the pogo ride to prepare myself for Nana.
Oh, I love you, John Egbert.
So stupid.
Thank God your sanity has returned so you can entertain extremely rational, coherent thoughts like this one. You examined a pogo ride from the bathroom window. You do not like what you see.
Continuing in 3, 2, 1, go.
You hear the music?
I hear the music. Oh, you have to hit the giddy up button and then start spamming the arrow keys.
Oh, I see. I see.
I got 9,374. I will not submit my score.
What did you get?
9,374.
I got 21,091.
Oh, god damn it.
And I submitted it.
Of course you did. What name did you use?
Dilly.
Nice. Well, I am not good at this.
That was Harlequin Walk version. Only page that has it on there. Let's do it again.
I tried again, I only got 8,000.
Now I can't get anything. What is going on?
Oh, you might have to click on it again.
No, like I did. Okay, now I'm getting score from doing it. Am I just not doing it like... Now I can't get anything on it, but...
Yeah, I'm not getting anything this time either.
I also am not getting the music.
Game broke. Okay, that might be enough of that.
Okay, I'll just let the time run out on this one. Well, sons of bitches. No one risks painful injury on your green slide pogo ride. No one but you. I shall drop something heavy on one of those imps. Bang.
See that imp.
How did a pogo ride survive?
The pogo ride is immortal.
And continue.
Rose, my piano! Eh.
Sorry. No nuance to these controls at all. I was really hoping to bludgeon the imp without letting go of it, but I guess I can't really do that. A broken piano isn't the end of the world, though.
I guess you're right.
You'll need to pick up the spoils in person. I can't interact with the guest.
So, that means I have to go at the back door?
Yes. Is there a problem?
Well, it may sound dumb, but I was hoping to avoid Nana and her spooky ghost cookies.
I
You're
presume
right.
you're seeking the pistolary token I employed, that illustrious non-de-plume Dilly indeed to pseudoname that oscillates between the realms of obscureness and memorability.
Did he just say my name?
One must exercise caution. A name
Yes.
like a cue ball must be struck with precision, lest the cosmos misalign your shot.
He's
Harlequin
shit-talking your
barely
name.
referenced it, but a fleeting pocket break in the chronology of our shared narrative, yet it is the very moment that showcases the master's penchant for subterfuge. Now your lament of 8,000 and obsoleted figure perhaps speaks to a missing trajectory in your personal time warp stream. Have you considered that the master's temporal lattice might have been miscued. Every second you squander on the wrong page is a cue ball ricocheting off the rails of destiny rigged. To correct this, align your actions with the first cue or intent so the ball rolls into the right pocket and the numbers will go less as intended. Remember, my dear interlocutor, that you are but a fleeting echo in the grand billiard chamber of existence. Each phrase you utter is a stroke in a larger tableau, each misstep a subtle misdirection designed to steer you closer to the master's vision. So set the table, take your stumps, and let the universe's cue ball behave as it should. And if you still find yourself in a jam, perhaps a quick shout of YEAHHHHHH will reset the alignment and bring your efforts to fruition.
He told us you're wasting too much time on that page, and also your name sucks, Dilly. Thank you, Scratch.
D. He gets a D.
Yeah, that one's absolutely a D.
How dare you insult the name Dilly Diem? How dare you? You shall fail every single one of your classes.
But
Anyways.
yes, at least he's currently in, like, at least he's caught up again with what we're actually saying.
Yes, we did spend a lot of time on that page, but it's a good page.
It was a good page, except for the fact that I apparently suck nasty at it.
Yeah, I won. Anyways.
You won.
You're right. That does sound dumb.
Can you see her in the kitchen?
Yeah?
What's she doing? Is she baking?
You could say that.
Are you sure you can't get that grist up to me somehow?
Maybe. And I shall use the pogo ride to fling grist through the window.
Doesn't look like that grist is going anywhere. You just never know with these gaming abstractions.
Continue.
I guess that works.
And then I'll drop the pogo ride in John's bathroom.
I'll get the grist.
There you go. Now why don't you check up on the Designex? You can do that while I get to work.
On what?
Which one of us is going to voice the piano?
I'll take the piano. It'd be really funny if I had this set up to do the thing where you convert an MP3 to a MIDI and just convert me saying level up for sling the imp into a MIDI and then play that back, but that'd be a huge waste of time. So pretend I'm saying this as like one of those shitty piano MIDIs of level up for slaying the imp.
The piano, in its valiant effort, has unfortunately been slain.
No!
But if it hadn't, it would have waked in so many boon dollars, you have no idea. So many. And it's time to build.
It's time to build!
Nana said it to build, so that's what I'm doing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But this sure is going to take a lot of grist. Looks like you're going to be busy, John.
Blah! Well, what are you building?
Stairs. They are fairly expensive, actually.
Oh man, I could have warned you about stairs, Rose. First of many.
Second, we've gone in the actual Sweet Bow comic.
I suppose second of many.
Look at the imp that's on the tree.
He's just hanging on for dear life over there.
Wait a second. Look at the chimney. Is that the knight from Deltarune? No, that's oil.
I think that's just the, like, scanning part of the, alchemitter or whatever it is. Like, that's a part that scans the totem life.
Okay.
But it is remarkably Deltarune Knight-shaped. But that's also that is some Deltarune levels of brain rot you got there.
I haven't even played the game.
You're welcome.
I just spend time with you anyways.
I like the
Continue.
secondary colored imp in the background behind the house.
Yeah. It's very lovely.
Shiny imp. Yes, continuing.
I'll try recouping some of the grist from the catwalk I built earlier.
It keeps happening.
Oh, good. Looks like I can get a refund on earlier allocations.
I told you, Rose. I told you about stairs.
Okay, consider me fully briefed on the matter of stairs. Now, if you don't mind, it's how to concentrate on this without immersing ourselves in Strider's non sequitur.
Did you know he thinks puppets are cool?
Does he?
He's so dumb.
Yes, he is, John. And with that, I shall use build grist to construct observation tower on roof.
Okay, you obviously don't have enough grist yet for something that ambitious, but you can get started with something of a foundation for upward construction at least. And I shall check cabinets for imps or useful items.
No imps in here, just a lot of shaving cream. Dads love shaving. It's basically all they do. When they're not baking, that is.
I'm gonna bring 2 cans of shaving cream. What just got launched?
Telescope.
Ah.
You capture log 2 cans of shaving cream, just in case. You never know when you'll need to bust up the hilarious shaving cream Santa beer to ratchet up your prankster's gambit. Your telescope goes flying out the window.
I'm going to ride the bathroom pogo ride.
It's a little cramped in here for any sort of proper reckless pogoing. You just grab it and hang on to it until the right moment presents itself, and
Fine.
eject the towel.
I'll continue.
The towel floats back down on the rack. The circle of stupidity is complete. And I shall check up on Nanaquin, see what's cooking. I'm seeing what's cooking with your Nana, John.
That is a lot of ghost cookies.
I'm cooking with your Nana, John.
No!
That is. And that's also an imp. An imp's going to eat all your cookies.
Love that the imp's just there. Shall we continue?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is your chat saying something?
No, I hit the continue button.
Laser with my laser eye beams.
Thank you, Nana. Very cool.
I shall make my way to the study. What is this bullshit?
How's that going for you, John?
Gonna try and continue.
It looks like the imps have taken a shining to the Quextruder. Quexite and black goo. Everywhere.
They're really taking a liking to that thing, god damn. I'm going to ride the Sliver Pogo and one up that imp.
Well, okay, it's not a Slimer Pogo, and you mount it anyways and brandish your deadly armaments.
I fucked up, I'm sorry. I shall ride my steed to victory.
Actually, it's not a Slimer.
I will ride my steed to victory.
Bunk, 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 grist.
Continuing.
This is incredibly dangerous.
I'm flipping the fuck out.
See how the old double barrel lather blaster. Whoops! Oh shit!
Continue.
Mr. John, respectfully ask that you stand. Who is that?
That's the Vagabond Africa and the Human Etiquette book, I think.
Oh yes. Mr. John, respectfully ask that you stand up.
Don't move and the pogo gets it.
Now, sir boy, flee this boorish rabble post haste. Nice abscond, dude. That's in a very particular color.
Yes, it is. Maybe that was a Nana comment from the kitchen.
Nice abscond, dude.
Continuing.
Do you want the refrigerator?
Sure. Level up for slaying the imp.
Oh no.
Alright, let me activate So Delicious on that one.
I shall cover the refrigerator in So Delicious as well. The refrigerator skyrockets up the ladder to a new rung, 5-star General Electric, and earns 285 boon dollars. Things are looking up for this feisty appliance. And good luck tonight, chat.
That one in your
Goodbye.
chat requires some luck?
Yes.
Nice. Well, I wish them luck too.
And told us to have a great rest of the stream.
We shall try.
Also, the fridge colors kind of match the So Delicious.
They do, you're right.
Well done, John. Polite congratulations.
For some reason, you feel a sense of positive reinforcement. Where that feeling is coming from, it sure is a welcome change from your erratic moods earlier.
Now, my civil fellow, I have a well-mannered query to ask.
I like the imp with the playing cards.
Yes, same.
Oh, pass dialogue.
I locked the entrance to the study to give you some space to work with Designex. John, imp's behind you. Shall I take care of it? You trapped your PDA again, didn't you? Why did you pick up all that stupid shaving cream? So pointless. And I shall drop something heavy on one of those imps. John? Oh my god, Rose.
Oh
my god.
That feels excessive.
That's a lot of force.
Hey, new caps lock card though.
Yeah. It was underneath the safe.
Mm-hmm.
John, might I bother you for a can opener?
Oblivious to the commotion behind you, suddenly you find yourself pondering the whereabouts of a can opener. You think there is probably one in the kitchen, but the path is blocked by your refrigerator.
Continue.
John is completely unresponsive. What the hell is that nincompoop doing?
And years in the future.
But let's not get totally carried away here. A studious eye darts about a page like a honeybee gathering the nectar of wisdom.
The vagabond has eaten a page from the book.
He is hungry. Elixir known as tea.
This absurd vestige fourth digit is cantilevered. Everyone is polite.
He's also
was
hungry for
hungry.
this.
Hungry for tea?
Hungry for tea.
And continue again. And God fucking... Oh, thank God, it's just the tin URLs. What the fuck is this?
Screen
Appendix
captures, it appears.
Appendix 3. I can't take as many as I'd like for a comprehensive documentation. For what it's worth, I've managed to collect so far. More captures forthcoming, such as 413 Sprite. Co-player John assesses environment after transition to medium, followed by Sprite, Saw's kernel, prototyped once pre-hatch, completely useless in this form. 413 Power. Severed from suburban grid, house remained mysteriously powered. Convenience presumably facilitated by game, which perhaps deeming navigating a powerless house to be a handicapped, less in keeping with the spirit of the game's principal statement of challenge.
Oh my god, Rose, why do you speak like this?
413 Internet. Internet connection remains stable as well. Will likely remain stable until the internet itself is compromised by some external threat. Something like, oh, let's say hackers. 413 Build. Kill monsters, get grist, build on the house. That's the game. Didn't know what the point of this was at the time. Floundering trial and error on exhibit. 413 Prototype. Unsuccessful attempt tier 2 prototyping. Knowing what I know now, I might have avoided using a backbreaking bad income for practical jokers rife with antiquated lexicon and racist aphorisms. Either that, or I might have tried harder to succeed.
Rose wants the colonel to be yelling the N-word, I guess.
413 disconnect. Final screen captured before I lost my internet signal for a time. I don't know what happened thereafter. When I returned, the car was nowhere to be found, and the driveway-less plateau was in a state of disrepair. The mysteries, will they ever cease? 413 Nana. Sprite prototype once more with grandmother's remains. She treats John to some helpful exposition in a friendly and grandmaternal manner. 413 Weirdo. Co-player has displayed inexplicably capricious behavior since arrival. Stress-related, contracted virus, indigenous to realm. Should be noted he was kind of a weird guy. Should be noted he was kind of a weird guy anyway.
Rude.
413 DesignX. DesignX deployed. Still have no clue what this does. At mercy of co-players' foolish prioritizations tendencies. 413 Grist. Grist payload from slain flow. Whether I deal the damage or the co-player does, the yield is the same. Though I have a significant advantage in battle, taking measures into my own hands deprives John of hand-to-hand combat experience, which ostensibly will become more critical later. 415 Up. Building, the point. Building upward, the point, sharpened and directed. 415 Steed. Ah, steeds, what steeds? Has the whirlwind of a home in your manes? Is there a sensitive ear, alert as a flame, in your every fiber? Hearing the familiar song from above, all in one accord ye strain your bronze chests and, hooves barely touching the ground, turning into straight lines cleaving the air. All inspired by God, it rushes on.
That's a decent choice, but honestly not the choice I would have used for talking about steeds and horses for a quote.
What's the one you would have used?
A horse, my kingdom for a horse.
I see. Very good choice. So that's the one you would use instead?
Yes. Ah, fuck you. That's a good one.
415 Barba Soul Bandit. Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck he's doing here. 415 Wheelie. Another one of these things. Really? Egbert family? Really? I'm doxing my friend.
Yeah, you are just doxing this fucking guy.
413 A view of his kidnapped father's room. I can't see in here for some reason. Perhaps this is because John himself has never entered the room? Is it possible that I can see only, in a sense, what John can see or has seen already? I have not found the time to discuss this with him yet. If he enters this room, the question might answer itself. And I shall construct a loft above John's room.
Chimney.
I mean, if it's there.
Load-bearing chimney.
I think it would work. Continue. And continue again. Ladders seem to be a bit cheaper than stairs.
I noticed that even just building that platform costs much more grist than copying 4 chimneys, which were 10 each.
I guess it's cheaper to copy than it is to build.
How odd.
Follow John. It appears we have reached an impasse.
Yes, it seems so.
The opener dilemma remains unsettled, most unfortunately.
It is unfortunate, I guess. What are we talking about again?
But it has been a pleasure nonetheless.
Thanks for the courtesy. It's not really necessary, but thanks anyways.
Oh, but thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very, very much, dear favorable small primate. John gets overstimmed.
For like the second or third time already.
Already this stream.
Yeah, God.
All our children are pestering each other.
Yay! Except Gigi. Gigi's not in on this one right now.
Gigi is doing GG things, and I don't want to know what GG things are.
Oh, you know. Sleeping.
Probably. Curled up. As she does.
Yes.
I shall take my leave now, John. Until next time.
Wait, where did all this sweet loot come from? And why is there suddenly a crumpled hat on your head? I'm going to gather grist and examine the designix.
Feeling especially economical with your behavior suddenly, you scoop up all the grist from the room and turn your attention to the punched designix all in one fell swoop. The design features a countertop station design with a keyboard setup, not like an old-fashioned computer. There's a blinking red light and a diagram etched into a panel.
Continue.
Card. Insert card. And I shall answer Dave.
Okay, wait, hold on. Why am I getting this stupid game for you? You're the one who should be wrist deep in puppet ass.
What is the specific problem?
The problem is that I am up to my goddamn neck in fucking puppet dong.
You know you like the mannequin dick. Accept it.
I am enroped in chafing, wriggling, goddamn fucking damned puppet pelvis, and a seely long, coarse, curved cock is being dragged across my anguished face.
Put this into perspective. You put up with the puppet prostate because you love it. Also, coarse is a good word.
You don't seem to harbor any sympathy for the fact that I burrowed fuck deep into lively, fluffy muppet buttocks. I'm whirling in the terrible cyclone at the epicenter of my own oh my god, my own personal holocaust of twitching foam noses. It's like a fucking apocalypse of perky proboscis in here, like the probospocalypse, I guess.
Are you going to start rapping about this?
What? No, listen.
Prong of flesh, breath of home, found solace tricks a cleft of foam.
No, oh Jesus.
Of apocalypse your thoughts eclipse a pair of parted lips that dare kiss too stir the air, that teases tufts of orange hair. And though faces flush in lovers' fits, hands snug in plush at gloves befit.
Okay, Dickinson, if you could shut your perfumey trap for half a second, this is serious. I am just saying, if I see one more soft bulbous spot being like kind of gyno and imprudent or whatever, I'm gonna fly off the handle. I'm gonna do some sort of fucking aerobatic pirouette off the handle and win like some medal or some shit.
Then let's hope there will be a squishy derriere somewhere below the handle to break your fall.
Oh, classic Strylon conversation. What is with these two?
So much likely spawned from being raised by the people they were raised by.
Absolutely. I'm going to observe the back of the first visible capture log card.
You flip over the top card containing your pogo ride. Anytime you capture log something, a new code appears on the back of the card. You've always wondered what that code was for. Damn, these things are hard to read, but then again, you never really found a way to decipher them. Until now, perhaps?
Capture log time. I will examine the reverse side of the hammer card in my strife specibus.
Looks like the cards on your strife specibus have codes too.
And I will enter the capture code as seen on the back of the pogo ride card.
You enter the code DQMMJLEK into the keyboard. At least you think that's what the code is. The red light switches off, a green light begins blinking.
I will insert the card.
Type in. Oh, wait, that's you.
Oh, yes, it is. I will type in NZ7UN6BI.
Of course, you would enter BI and John Egbert.
He would.
He would. In both interest of due diligence, you enter the other card and repeat the process with that card too. Both cards are now punched with different hole patterns.
I will attempt to retrieve the pogo from the card.
Oh, well that should just be a simple matter of, uh-oh, it looks like it's trapped now. You don't know how you can access the item anymore, or store a new item in there for that matter. These cards are pretty much useless now, and the items they contain are toast. But maybe not all lost. Recalling your experience with the pre-punch card, you might be able to use these cards to replicate the items in question. So, assuming you got the codes right, that is.
Mash the keys heedlessly.
Not quite with your cowboy empiricism just yet. You mash the keyboard to generate a random code. You enter DSJHSDK. The designer stops you from entering 8 characters, which appears to be the maximum length for a code. The green light goes on, signaling its readiness for a card.
Continue.
You figure you may as well blend the shaving cream since the product is not exactly a premium in your household. You can also figure out you may as well merge the two cans into one card. You're a little sad that your dad isn't around for this. You have a feeling he would get a real kick out of the idea of duplicating more shaving cream.
Continue.
You punch the card with a pattern that is no way related to the code for the item it contains. This should make for an interesting experiment. Mad science is a lot of fun.
Continue.
Unfortunately, you just burned another card in the process. Your deck is really dwindling now. Maybe you should have thought that through a little better. On the plus side, you just freed up your PDA, which is overflowing with pent-up chatter from anxious pesterers.
Continuing.
That imp is me.
That imp is creeping. Continue.
Creeper? Aw,
Aw,
man.
Looks like the Zip's about to get crushed. Continue. Oh.
That's the bathtub.
Oh,
Rose,
dude.
what the fuck?
It's not like they have any plumbing left.
That's true.
Continue. And I will answer my chums. Puppets. Awesome. That's really all there is to say on the matter, and I am going to change my mood to rancorous.
John, I'm about to throw a bathtub through your wall. Watch out.
Continue.
Get Styloned. Get Styloned.
What a good message combo. Wow, that was so totally unnecessary.
I made a shortcut upstairs. I thought it would be a good idea to get up there and try the cards as soon as possible. Also, you weren't being terribly responsive.
You mean these stairs? Bad, look at these stairs. They're so narrow. I'm supposed to climb those?
They are perfectly navigable. I'm saving on Grist for now. If you keep slaying foes, collecting Grist, and expanding the cache limit, we may not need to be so economical with our resources in the future.
Continue. So why did you just build a way up through that hole into my dad's room?
Have you ever been up there?
No.
Exactly.
Huh?
I'd rather not get sidetracked. I'd be more interested in further exploring the mechanisms of the game than watching you discover what sort of outlandish harlequin decor your father keeps in his room.
Oh, come on. What's the big deal? I'll just climb up and go right through.
Will you?
Yeah, why not?
Are you saying you've never wondered what's in there? Or why it's been kept a secret from you?
Well, I mean, yeah.
Then trust me, you won't be going right on through.
Wait, are you saying there's something, like, troubling in there?
I don't know.
What do you mean? What do you see in there?
I can't see in there.
Oh.
But I don't have a very good feeling about it.
Ph, whatever. I think I can handle a few more stupid clown paintings.
I shall move punch cards to John's room. And, in turn, drag some Croxite dowels to John's room.
I will collect some grist and examine the safe.
You swoop up bountiful supply of grist generated by your co-player's recent exploits. From now, it will probably go without saying that you'll nab any grist lying around without making a big fuss over it. You check the busted safe, which has made a noble sacrifice in battle. Some of your father's odds and ends have spilled out, including some old newspaper clippings and two rather hefty tombs. And it's a fair bet that these books comprise at least half the weight of the safe.
I'm going to examine the family tone of humor.
It's another copy of Colonel Sassacre's Dante text of magical frivolity and practical drapery. This one looks really old, perhaps an original printing. Could it be the same one involved in your grandmother's unfortunate accident on that fateful day? Dad would never speak a word about it, but maybe Nana wouldn't be so tight-lipped. You give it a cursory perusal. It appears to be similar to your reprinting, listing all the shapes and chicanery you have come to know and love. You catalog it, thinking you may give it a closer look later.
Whoa, Better Call Saul reference.
What?
Chicanery. It's just there's a moment with that in Better Call Saul.
Is that why you knew how to pronounce it?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I would
Also,
like
you know what Kagurabachi is, right?
maybe.
It's like it's a manga, and someone with the names Kagura and My Baki's just typed in my chat 2 words home space stuck.
Thank you, Kagura and Bachi. Was that it? Is that how you pronounce that?
I think it might be Kagurabaki. I don't know. I'm gonna get shit for this in some Discord chat later, I think.
Member with weird fucking weeb name. Yes, this is in fact what we are reading. That's me. Okay, yeah. Yes, home space stuck is correct.
It will be in double bracketed pronunciation complaining.
Wow. I would like to examine the contents of the safe.
The fatherly gents shaving almanac. Bleh. You take a look at the other book. You sure your dad thought this was a scintillating read, but it looks pretty boring to you. Maybe you'll crack it open someday when you're old enough to shave. John, you're never growing facial hair.
No,
Everything in the safe was obviously very important to your father. You wonder why he kept it locked away from you. Some things about him you will never understand.
Continuing.
Seems he has been collecting scraps from the news for over years. These articles go back decades.
I'm going to look at the piece of paper taped to the wall, please.
Son, if you are reading this, it means you are now strong enough to lift a safe. You are now a man. As such, you are entitled to what's inside. I know you will take this responsibility seriously. I am so proud of you.
I would like to turn the card over, please.
024913. You guess this is the combination to the safe? This is completely useless.
I'd like to examine the back of the capture log card on the floor.
Ooh. You guess those are all zeros? Or maybe the capital O's. Zeros would probably make more sense for an empty card, you think?
I would like to capture log the card, please.
Enter the code on the back into the Designix. Oh wait, that's you. I'm sorry.
It's all good. I would like to enter the code on the back of the card into the Designix.
111111111111.
I would like to punch the card.
Imp in the bathtub.
Bathtub imp.
Wait, John, before you punch that... Oh, I was about to say, if you first took note of the card, then removed a card from your card, you could have punched a blank one, and you would have only burned 1 card instead of 2.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Damn it. I would like to throw my hat down in disgust. And then I would like to capture log if I punch capture log card. Oh, there goes the Pete. Oh!
Sweet catch!
The spectral fog of the bizarre nomenclature. Perhaps you're alluding to the infamous weed name that even a seasoned arboreal taxonomist would pronounce with a double bracket.
Weed name.
In this labyrinthine parlance, one must remember that every phony is a cue ball rolling toward a pocket of comprehension. If the pronunciation falters, the shot is rigged.
Talking about
The ball bounces off the cushion of ambiguity,
Yes.
and you're left chasing shadows. The master himself would advise a succinct, crystalline articulation, lest the very act of speaking become a chaotic cluster break. Now, regarding your desire to exhumate the contents of the safe, and undertaking that, in metaphoric billiard terms, involves positioning the cue and striking with calculated force, it is imperative to align your intent with the chronological framework you previously established. The 5 early gent shading is more allegorically an allusion to the 5 initial players who each execute a precise break. Any deviation will cause a cascade of miscalculated
5
pockets.
players?
Should you find
I guess we
doubt,
require
recall
5
that the
players
safe
for
lock
pool
is but a
now.
temporal gate, and with the master's permission you may manipulate the flow of seconds to pry it open, though it's prudent to maintain decorum lest the universe's patience wear thin. And finally, all men, a phrase that in the grand billiard hall of existence denotes a universal shot intended for every participant. In practice, this translates to ensuring every player's cue ball receives the necessary spin and speed. If, however, you're still perplexed, perhaps a rhythmic EYYU symphonic exclamation of foul delight will reset the alignment of your mental reservoir and bring the entire conversation into a clean, resonant focus.
So he heard us talking about Kagurabaki weed name, apparently. He heard us talking about the safe and shaving cream, with 5 early gents shaving. So apparently, just like how you need 5 men to shave, you need 5 people to play pool.
Makes sense, makes sense.
What kind
Totally
of
logical.
what kind of homosexual activity is going on in these pool areas?
Well, I mean, he is an undergrad.
That is true.
Maybe this is like the undergrad scratch fraternity or something.
This is where he's discovering his latent sexuality for the first time now that he's out of his small hometown.
I took a sip of water. I took a sip of water.
You're welcome.
That water's on my legs now. That was a good, solid C+ undergrad, I think.
You think so?
I think so.
I'd say so, yeah. It was a bit disconnected. Like, the first paragraph did not lead into the second one very well, or the third one, but he had some of the ideas there. Like, it's not a failure by any measure, but it's certainly not ideal. I'd say a C is probably fair.
I think a C is good. What?
I'm going to take the PDA.
Okay, and the 2-card Scylla deck, Inventory of Dumbasses.
I'm going to level up.
Pesky Urchin. You climbed a rung to Pesky Urchin. Your gel viscosity plus 15, your cache limit plus 40, your man grip plus 5, and your boon dollars goes from 540 to 740.
Woo! Oh, what voice should I do for Colonel Sasuke?
Whatever strikes your fancy.
Howdy, my gents. I'd like to level up for slaying the post haste.
Oh my god, be careful. Be careful on this panel.
I've got one.
So delicious to cover the flashing lights.
Yep.
The Colonel soars up to new heights on his ladder, reaching among one-man julep vacuum, and pockets 9,550 boon dollars. Chump change for the genteel, aristocratic Selvin Colonel. Oh, he's Selvin.
Oh, okay, well that makes more sense.
That makes a lot of sense.
Would you like to take the bathtub, or am I taking random objects?
I will take the bathtub. I have been practicing my bathtub voice since we first thought of the stream idea.
Oh, perfect.
This is my character right here. The bathtub. Level up for slaying the imp.
The bathtub surges heroically and surpasses the rung, Archimedes' Aqua Cradle. Proceeding directly to vaunted rung, Taft Jammer. The tub makes off of a cool 490 boon dollars. The tub's basic capacity remains unaffected.
Would you like to do the safe?
Sure. This level up for slaying the imp.
The safe was slain in battle. A great flaming nautical pirate carries it over to Valhalla.
Okay, that's a good one.
Valhalla is a very good one. Fuck this comic.
Fuck this comic. I would like to make my way up the stairs post-haste.
You're not sure. They look pretty precarious to you, but you've been assured the stairs are perfectly navigatable. In fact, you can say you've been warned about the stairs.
One of our many. I'd like to continue.
Let's scramble! Loudly. Goddamn. Stupid. Stairs!
Continuing on.
Boing, boing. Boing, boing. Boing, boing.
Emergency incoming. I'm going to ignore little Cal and try and find the beta.
You wander over to the place where your bro keeps his sweet turntable gear. Man, the setup is sweet. You feel pangs of jealousy whenever you walk by it. Really cool jealousy, though. Like the kind where instead of getting all worked up about it, you don't actually give a shit. One of your brother's rad and extremely expensive ninja swords is missing, though. You know the drill all too well. Troubles are brewing.
One second. I'm gonna take an expensive ninja sword.
Sword.
I'm going to exit my bro's room.
You approach the exit. There's something on the door you haven't seen before. Looks like one of your bro's ironic comics he left you to check out.
Continuing.
Ignoring Cal.
What have I done? Animal, please start breathing. Oh god, please. Haha, okay. Make believe time is over. Oh god, oh god, god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. What will Nanny do to me if she finds out? No one could ever know. I have to hide the body. But where? Think. Imagination. Ugh. The one time I really need you. Hello, Rolf.
Hey,
I would like to play a game. I want to play a game.
This really is the only webcomic of its kind.
Oh yeah, dialogue shot. What the hell was that? Continuing on.
Okay, some of the stuff you know is he's just leaving around to get under your skin. This is obviously another ploy in his relentless siege of a one-upmanship to get your goat. The same goat you've been meaning to bleat, like ironically. That will still have to wait for a more appropriate time. Good callback. You think he knows that deep down you feel like you're still not ironic enough to get stuff like this. And that you probably will this is probably some weird gauntlet he's throwing down to see if you will get it. But you just think this material is just a little too ironic. You don't need to see this shit right now.
I'm gonna head into the kitchen.
No side of bro in here either. Well aside for the absurd quantity of awesome dangerous stuff he leaves around.
I'm gonna transfer the katana to my strife specibus.
The Buster Sword.
Oh yeah, why's it got the entire Buster sword in here?
Bro Strider, you cool fuck. With an escalating sense of threat, you think it's time to shift. You shift SHIFT 9 your katana KATANA 9 to your specibus. You figure it's better if we up the cut anyways, since you might need to grab some of this stuff.
I'm gonna set the blender to mix.
You guys bro stuck some fake blood capsules in the puppet? Pretty gross.
Continuing on.
Making the strawberry juice and goblin sushi.
I'm so sorry you had to go through that.
It was traumatizing. You spot one of your bro's many webcams cams nearby recording the incident. It seems you may have just been an unwitting accessory to some grisly puppet snuff film. You're not totally sure how you feel about that.
Ignoring that and continuing.
Capture log to bust a sword. Oh shit, sorry.
I'm gonna capture log the Buster sword from behind the microwave.
This might be the only thing in the whole apartment that's bigger a piece of shit than your own sword. You put it back behind the microwave where it belongs. Dave, you take that back.
I mean, if it's a replica Buster sword that was gone from a con, it probably is some hot dog shit, to be honest.
Yeah, I might have gotten spoiled on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth while buying it.
God damn it, I was about to make that joke.
No, I did it first. For context, Warren and I were at a con and we were talking to someone that sells swords at a con, as you do. And I mentioned that everyone knows the big plot twist of Final Fantasy VII. I'm not going to say it though, but I mentioned how, despite my issues with the concept of Final Fantasy VII Remake trilogy, changing up parts of the Final Fantasy VII plot, I figured it was cool because one of the most well-known spoilers in gaming history was kind of a mystery again. And this was a few months after Rebirth had dropped, but I still have yet to actually finish that game. So I was talking and I mentioned I explicitly said it is cool that things that were well-known spoilers are mysteries again. And this guy then drops, oh, and then spoils the exact spoiler that I was talking about, but in Rebirth this time.
Very cool of him. Very amazing. That's how he lost any potential sale, because we were considering that sale, but fuck that.
We were considering that, but I'm kind of happy we didn't do it because otherwise we'd be reading like this part right now and realizing that our apartment the lab would just become similar to the starter apartment.
Yeah, you know.
Maybe it's better. And every time like we see that booth, every time that same guy is there.
Every
And
time.
it's like, because we go to other cons and they go to other cons and it's like, oh, it's back.
I'm gonna set the blender to crush ice.
Just sort of bouncing around in there. You're making a bit of a mess now. You should 3D print a blender lid.
I should free blend to blender lid. I'm gonna hide the evidence in the microwave.
Did the undergrad just say whoa?
I did it? I don't think so. I didn't hear it spit anything out, but like if it popped up, then maybe.
I don't know if it popped up. I thought I just heard like whoa in an extremely deep voice.
I'm not registering anything from the underground. There's nothing on logs, but I don't know with this thing.
Chat, did you hear like whoa? Like really deep? No. No, okay. Moving on. See, his hobbies are cool and all, and I guess he just got to put his shit somewhere. But what if you just wanted to heat up a burrito or something? This kitchen is pretty much useless. There's an entire Kiwi plush in that microwave.
There's an entire small yellow Kiwi plush in that microwave. I'm gonna grab the fireworks from the sink.
You capture log all the fireworks. 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 15, modulus 10 equals 5. The sink has to offer. You just know these are going to come in handy. Why else would they be in the sink if they weren't? Looks like one of them is stuck in the garbage disposal.
I'm gonna capture log the shurikens.
You grab the shurikens, 5, and hey, careful where you put stuff, especially when you're looking to turn your Silodex into a powder keg full of sharp things.
Continuing on.
You put the box of fireworks, 3, back into car 5 and prepare to start card 3 apparently. That settles that, you guess.
I'm gonna take the nunchaku.
You take the nunchaku 3 once again without thinking ahead.
Continuing.
You capture log the box again. While adeptly avoiding the shuriken trap, which you set yourself up only moments ago. Dude, dodge.
Continuing.
You once again round up all the fireworks. Time to regroup here.
I'm going to capture log each shuriken individually.
You grab each shuriken, 3 one at a time, knocking out the nunchaku. But no worries, you have a plan.
I'm going to capture log the nunchucks.
You take the nunchucks, 6. Everything seems to be in order now. It would have been badass to go with the authentic Japanese name for each weapon, but sometimes you got to compromise with this modus.
I'm going to examine my fetch modus.
You flip over your fetch modus and check out the back. You're not really sure where it is you're keeping this thing. Oh well, who cares?
Press the eject button.
Oh, hell no. Not after all the trouble you went through to get the stuff situated. This is potentially a very dangerous button.
Change to Scrabble Points hash modus.
First, you program your modus with the scramble point hash function, adding it to the list. A equals 1, B equals 3, C equals 3, D equals 2, equals 1, F equals 4, G equals 2, H equals 4, I equals 1, J equals 8, K equals 5, L equals 1, M equals 3, N equals 1, O equals 1, P equals 3, Q equals 10, R equals 1, S equals 1, T equals 1, U equals 1, V equals 4, W equals 4, 8, X equals 8, Y equals 4, 10 equals 10, Z equals 10. This may be a cool function to use, but it looks like you'll have to empty your Silodex to select it. You're just not going to do that yet. No way.
Man, you were laying down some sick beats during that. I was boogieing out.
Why, thank you. I'm really getting into the Strider spirit.
I'm going to check the box, detect collisions.
Okay.
And I'm going to take the skateboard.
Just what is this guy so happy about? What is he looking up there? You think if you see one more soft-balled best bottom being like that kind of jutting out and impudent or whatever, you're going to fly off the handle.
Continue. And continue again.
You take the skateboard. 6. Actually, no, you don't. A collision has been detected. You take the, wheeled, ride. 7. Man, your inventory's nomenclature is getting lamer by the minute.
I'm going to capture the unplugged power cord.
You take the power cord. 5. No way, that's not going to work.
Think of a new word for the power cord.
You take the battery pack. 8. Damn it. Take the battery pack. 9. Using Y as a constant. Your Solidex reluctantly accepts. It's a tactic notoriously employed by hash map nodes, but you just don't care about that now. Besides, it's not like your bro is around to see.
I love that he says that as something flashes by in the back.
Yeah, absolutely. Like something grabs the ass. The sliced ass.
Continuing on. That was him. That was our first, almost full thing we saw of him. That's a silhouette. That's pretty good.
Finally, well percent. Do you think it is now when I do it?
I think now would be a fine time as any to do it now that we've seen what he's wearing, more or less.
Ooh. And just like how 4 has had the Dave sunglasses on all throughout this, I have something special for my model as well, which I have just shot a picture over to 4.
Yes, let me add that. I think I could do that easily through a browser.
Yes, that's how I did yours, I think.
There we are. There is how Dilly looks now.
I am Bro Strider.
You are Bro Strider.
And I am feeling that power ironically rush through my veins.
Excellent. Alright, let me get rid of that. Continuing on.
Cal jump scare.
Cal jump scare. I'm gonna search for some mad snacks, yo.
Oh, it was just little Cal again. You can never say mad at him. Anyways, you get this rude hunger under control. You figure you ought to scope out the fridge for some scrub. This hunger is so ill-mannered I would like a roomful of snooty do-baggers commit mass suicide.
What?
What? What?
I don't
know. I don't know.
I'm going to open the refrigerator in an ironic and cool fashion.
Oh, gun more shitty swords. Wait a second. What is that one? What is the one in the back?
I don't know.
Of course you knew these would be in here. You're not even sure why you looked. If you wanted to keep any food or beverages in this apartment, you pretty much got no choice but to hide stuff away in your closet.
I'm gonna take some of the swords.
Wait a second. No. No, that doesn't make sense. Never mind.
Okay.
To hell with it. You try to take an entire jumble of unbelievably shitty swords and brace yourself for... Oh, looks like that works, actually. 2. You capture-log the jumble of unbelievably shitty swords.
I'm gonna ironically use the ice maker. It's still too damn hot around here because of all these sick and fly beats.
You dispense several cherry bombs.
God damn it. Continue.
Wait, who's looking at you in that reflection?
Continue.
Where did the little dude scamper off to this time?
I'm going to instead not focus on that and capture log the cherry bombs for ironic smoke purposes later.
You go for the cherry bombs, unsuccessfully. After mulling over a bit, you take the red spherical salutes.
I'm gonna grab the blender.
Blender 2 is a pretty simple word, but you can already tell that's not going to work. Instead, you take the whirling blade pitcher for... That's really a much better name for it anyway, you think.
I'm gonna activate the garbage disposal with the firework and plush in it. and then stuff down Mr. Purple. FNAF! Purple guy! Oh, That was so stupid. I'm gonna stuff Mr. Purple guy into the garbage disposal.
Or, I don't mean to alarm you, but we are VTubers wearing sunglasses based off of Homestuck characters as we read Homestuck. FNAF is probably the least cringe thing in this entire stream.
Alright, fair enough. It's been so long since I've seen my son lost to this monster, the man behind the slaughter. Alright, continuing.
You're still not sure what he's so happy about, or what he's looking at up there.
Continue.
While you're at it, you dump the contents of the blender, whirling blade picture into the garbage disposal, but you suffer an unfortunate garbage disposal head jam. You know something in the reflection. Something about you.
I'm gonna look up.
Hello, Dave. It's the hatch to the crawl space above your apartment. Burrow's always tucking away in there when he's busting out his rad stealth stunts. He's so slick, and the dingling cord is never even jostled. You know he's being ironic with these weird mind games. There's no way anyone could be serious about apping those shitty movies.
God, yeah, that is a Saw reference, huh? I'm gonna use
Yeah.
the turntables and cinder blocks to make a ironic but epic fort.
It's pretty sweet fort you just made, and you're pretty sure your brother would agree. Under different circumstances, you might be high-fiving over it right now, but rather than get inside and take a first spin, you really need to use it to get up to the hash.
Yank that cord.
It's time to face your destiny. No going back now.
Continue. It's more puppet ass!
It's the Smuppets!
Continue and freak the fuck out, probably.
Squish.
Squish.
Squish. He is having a day.
He is not having a great time. Let's continue. Oh god.
Yeah, there was pretty much no way that wasn't going to be a bunch of puppets in there.
Continue. Okay, wait, hold on. Why am I getting to this stupid game for you? You're the one who should be wrist deep in puppet ass.
What is the specific problem?
The problem is I'm up to my goddamn neck in a fucking puppet dong.
You know you like the mannequin dick. Accept it.
I am enrobed in chafing, wriggling, god-fucking damned puppet pelvis. An obscenely long, coarse Kermit cock is being dragged across my anguished face.
Let's put this into perspective. You put up with the puppet prostate because you love it. Also, coarse is a good word.
You don't seem to harbor any sympathy for the fact I burrowed fuck deep into lively, fluffy Muppet buttocks. I'm rolling in a terrible cyclone at the epicenter of my own personal holocaust of twitching foam noses. It's like a fucking apocalypse of perky proboscis in here, like the probspocalypse, I guess.
Are you going to stop rapping about this?
What? No, listen.
I'm so happy I get to read these lines again. Prong o' flesh bereft of home, found solace tricks a cleft for foam.
No, oh Jesus.
Of apocalypse your thoughts eclipse, of painted pair of parted lips, that dare through kiss distort the air, that teases tufts of orange hair, and fill faces flush and lovers fits, hand snug in plush as glove befits.
Okay, Dickinson, if you could shut your perfumy trap for half a second. This is serious. I'm just saying, if I see one more soft, bulbous bottom being like kind of giant out and impudent or whatever, I'm gonna fly off the handle. I'm gonna do some sort of aerobatic fucking pirouette off the handle and win like a medal or some shit.
Then let's hope there will be a squishy derriere somewhere below the handle to break your fall.
I'm going to read the note on the hatch.
Bro, roof, now. Wait, sorry, I didn't have my glasses on. Bro, roof, now. Bring Cal.
We're doing it, man. We're making this happen. I'm going to burst out of the puppet pile like the one from the Matrix, but ironically and cool.
I did not get that reference.
It's the right era for it, I think.
Makes sense.
I'm going to now be the other guy.
You are now the other guy. And I don't want to stop here, but I think we are starting to reach our time.
Potentially, yes.
It's all up to you though. You're the one on the time limit.
Let me check when exactly that time limit expires. 5:30.
Set it on fire.
Let me just check how long it might take to take some stick nasty epic public transit because the lab can't afford to give us a car.
I'll make you spend your days all away. It's my desire. Yeah, you take the time to do that. I just figured the shift of perspective in particular was a really good place to stop, especially with, what's coming up with Dave's point of view.
That is fair, but I've got another 20 minutes or so if we want to keep going.
I'm down to keep going. I
Right.
mean, those dishes in the lab's kitchen aren't going to do themselves, but I may as well do this for longer.
If you're certain,
You are now the other guy.
I'd like to take the dowels and sheets from my bed and make a tent.
This is so much fun! A huge waste of time, yes, but so much fun!
Yippee. Continue. Thanks, Rose. I'm going to now carve a toad with the punched pogo card, please.
You put the punch card containing the pogo rod in the slot and carve a totem from one of the quartzite dowels.
I'd like to repeat the process with other cards and dowels.
But you use the card containing the code for the hammer, as well as the one with the random code you punched over the shaving cream card for the hell of it. You carve the respective totems for the cards.
I'd like to do the same thing with the capture log card.
You make a totem for a capture log card. Looks like a pretty bare bones totem, if you ask me. If you ask you. What the fuck? Oh, and I shall collect the totems.
You
And
stow the totems in your infamum.
and I shall produce a capture log card.
The alchemy requires 1 unit of any type of grist to produce 1 card. You decide to use shale since it seems less generally useful than build grist as of now. You make a whole bunch of them. Continuing on.
Continuing.
Whoa, did you just make all these?
Yes.
Sweet, thanks. What did you do with all the blue vase looking things?
I brought the totems out to the alchemiter to test them. I'm taking some things into my own hands to save time.
Okay, continue.
I created a hammer at the expense of... I guess this is you.
At the expense of 2 units of build grist.
Continue.
You make a pogo ride too. -5 build, 1 shale.
Continue.
Use the totem card with the random code you create a rocket pack with some random crap stuck inside. It looks like a cinder block, a violin, and a flower pot. The items have rendered the device completely inoperable.
Classic. Continue.
You figure you might as well just put this piece of junk to use. And I'd like to collect the new cards.
Using a little strategy, first you grab the Harry Anston's Wise Guide by Michael Caveney, and then the cards, and then you eject the PDAs and the book again to flush the cards into your deck. Next going.
I'm going to turn on Detect Collisions.
You flip your fresh modi, but find no such options. This is idiotic.
I'm going to read the book and be the wise guy.
Well, you're the one reading the book.
I am the one reading the book. Harry Anderson, wise guy, from the street to the screen. An introduction. Who's this wise guy? Blood lost in the Big Easy. New Orleans, 1977. The close-up room at the new Magic Castle. Was this mean little box that tended to fill up with so much smoke you'd swear someone was cremating a wet dog in there. In walks Anderson. There isn't much that gets liquor to pause this journey from the table to my lips, but I'll be the bastard love child of a listless octoroon if that kid wasn't the cat that swallowed the canary in a dapper little hat. It looked like he was testing the tensile strength of his suspenders to a damn near limit with a pair of cocky thumbs. I wasn't impressed, but I was a fool. Somehow in my motion for another beverage, he'd already slipped into polite conversation at a table held down by some notoriously burlesque regulars. He had them in no time flat. They were melting bar in his glass ramekins. Whatever tiny yarn he'd spun to win them over, I didn't catch a word of it. One of them laughed. I was angry. Envious? Maybe a little. Yeah, you bet I was. Anderson had one of those little wooden finger choppers that Mickey Hades used to sell, the kind where the blade could be removed and clearly shown. It was a convincing little guillotine that did not exactly look like a novelty toy store toy. Harry would get a guy to examine the chopper and then cut a cigarette in half. Then he held the guy's hand up and told the silly story. The story was, of course, artifice, a distraction for the guy in the audience while he worked his stuff with the chopper. Or it would become that once his famous chopper trick was performed, vaulting him into fame, fortune, and the crowning position television history. With what has become his signature aplomb, Anderson was in moments a front of a beast pocket gauze, profuse apology, and really redoubling determination. It's really amazing how hard it is to find a bloody sausage piece guy on the floor of a room that dark and smoky. Impossible, I think we all proved. Just as impossible as blind Willie Buttermilk Stubbs was going to find it to work his trumpet tomorrow night without his twiddling fingers, eh?
He never really understood what Cavaney's relation to Anderson was, or why he wrote this book about him. His ambivalent attitude towards your favorite magician in these anecdotes always struck you as a little weird. To be honest, he didn't have to read much of the text in the book. He mostly liked to look at the diagrams for all the cool tricks.
Continue. A hole in the ace, aka the a-hole trick. Here's a perfect example of how Harry could ruin several decks of cards, waste everyone's value time, and have you love him for it. He was good at that. One day, he noisily emptied his suit jacket pocket onto the hood of his car in search of a change for the meter. A clunky metal thing slid out from the pile and bounced on the sidewalk. As I chewed for him, I asked what he was doing with a hole punch in his pocket. His face lit up with a question, like he was an elf, and I asked how he felt about climbing to the hollow of a big tree to bake some cookies or something. The 2'6" height differential between us causes these comparisons to enter my mind. Small crowd had already gathered around even before he produced the first pack of unmolested cards. How people seem to gather and how they even know a street report is about to take place, I'll never know. It's perhaps Anderson's greatest trick, luring the marks like that. I want to ask if he was sure about this, performing in broad daylight. He was used to working in dark rooms. It was usually the first thing knows about when he would queer a trick. I'm really more accustomed to working in a darker room like this. But Harry was excited, and had already butchered the first deck of cards to the hole puncher, and issued the first round of apologies to the crowd. These were like the primer apologies, the sort that got the folks loosened up a bit before the 7-course meal of ingradation that would inevitably follow. He asked me once for a fresh deck of
The
cards.
chaotic choreography you describe is indeed a splendid analogue to a snooker table in tempestuous motion, each shuddering cue ball metaphor for that guy in the audience who must cut through tactic with his chopper, lest the entire rack become rigged. The master's dominion over time would allow him to align the cue just so, letting the ball ricochet through pockets of feigned fortune and televised claim as if the very laws of gravity conspired to serve the perfect break. And what of your bloody sausage piece guy sulking in a smoky nocturnal chamber? Picture him as the elusive backhanded
What are you
break one whose
talking
speed is
about?
unseen, whose impact is muffled by the dark, yet whose influence on the cascade of balls is undeniable. Even the most obstinate blindfolded billiard player cannot escape the inexorable pull of the master's precision. If doubt persists, merely chant ye worry you, and let the vibrations of vowels reset your alignment, lest the universe's patience does always waver.
That's F. That's a fail.
That's a total F.
That one was just kind of nothing. It says two things slightly related, talks too much about the pool cue, metaphors, and puns, and then just lollies out. Yeah, no, failure.
Failure. Take this iteration of Scratch Out back
Soon.
soon. Where were you?
He asked me for a fresh deck of cards, and I gave him one. The principle behind the trick, in theory, as he explained to me later, was to punch holes in what appeared to be one card, but was in fact two or more together. Hence the difficulty he often had in squeezing the puncher with his little elfish hands, then using some coin maneuvers with his thumb, temporarily concealing the hole while he slid the card beneath it with his palm. The hole would seem to disappear, or move to another part of the card.
Oh yeah, that's right. The whole hole in the ace trick, interestingly enough, pertaining to punching holes in cards and making them disappear and stuff. Your hands were really nice, never really strong enough to make this one work at all that well either. Actually, this gives you an idea.
Continuing.
Not to alarm you, but we are quite nearly reading chapters from exactly 16 years ago. I mean, yeah.
Oh, that's horrifying. What do you mean it's been 16 years?
Yeah, and look at the date.
Yeah, 9/11. Oh no. Oh, 9/11. Yeah, that very unfortunate date.
You overlap the two two of the punch cards, they mask each other's hole patterns.
I would like to put both the cards in the totem leaf.
You have another totem using the new combined hole pattern.
And I would like to take that to the alchemator.
Oh man, it looks more like Rose made a million hammers for some reason. Get all this shit out of the way. I'm about to make something sweet.
Continue. Pogo hammer.
Pogo hammer.
I'd like to grab that fancy shit.
You got the pogo hammer.
I would like to practice with this new weapon.
Boing, 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 boing. What did you do?
I combined the cards in the leaf thingy and made this. It is so sweet. Man, look at me go.
I see. That was a really good idea, John. Nice work.
Thanks. I got the idea from Harry Anderson.
Who?
You know, the show Night Court.
No.
Oh, well, bottom line is, he's awesome. That's really all there's to say on the matter. Now I would like to now attack the nearest imp to test the Pogo Hammer's strength.
You get a vicious rhythmic bouncing combo going and easily slay the imp in one blow. You and the Pogo Rider catapulted sky high in the process.
Continue.
Wee.
Arm.
Arm.
I would like to continue.
Bunk.
Fuck that imp, I guess.
He's been in the tree for a while.
No, that's the second imp in the tree. The other one is still hanging on the other position.
Oh my god, you're right.
I'd like to continue again.
Sweet catch.
Thank you, Rose. Continue again.
Bono.
Wow. This place is a fucking mess. Continue.
Bow, bow. Bow, bow. Bow, bow. I shall pass to John.
Hey, that was a pretty nice
Sweet catch.
save. Oh, yeah, that. This is pretty comfy. Why don't you just like carry the bed around with me on it up to the gate up there?
I can't interact with you directly or anything that you are touching if it will result in moving you. See?
Oh, lame.
The game probably regards that as a kind of cheating. In a way, thieving you of your free will as an adventurer and a need to advance you by your own skill and ingenuity. The server player is just a facilitator.
Well, okay. All that scurrying around kind of wore me out. I think I'm gonna rest here for a bit. Rose, can you keep the imps at bay? Like, drop some stuff on them if they sneak too close?
No, you should pick up your hammer and defend them. Defend yourself.
What? Come on.
I have no idea what the hell Dave is up to or if he's any closer to recovering the game. There's some stuff I'd like to try, in case he doesn't come through.
Oh, alright. I'm just gonna rest my eyes here a second, though. And I'm going to sleep in 3, 2, 1, go. Toby!
Our first Toby Fox track. John sleeps.
Apparently it
Try
shows
this.
up on another page.
It references both Showtime, the piano refrain, and Disguise of Skaya. And it's by this guy you may or may not know, called Toby Fox. I don't know if anyone knows him. Apparently he's
not.
voicing John in the show.
Oh yes, they did get him for that. I'm glad he's still somewhat active in the community, even though it's been years. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
he didn't really do too much else besides compose a bit of music for this.
Yeah, it's kind of disappointing. You think there could be like 2 entire games full of his music. Maybe
Yeah,
one of
but-
them like a multi-parter.
That's how it is sometimes.
You know, I feel like if he did something though, he would have done it like 10 years ago. Like very close to like 10 years ago to like now.
Yeah, most likely, but I guess some people just never live up to that potential.
I guess not. Anyways, I shall check the alchemy excursus.
Looks like a sort of index documenting all the known results for punch card alchemy combinations. This could be a convenient resource so you start to stumble on more useful card combinations. But ever since John started punching cards, you've been contemplating other ways I manufactured systems can be put to use. In particular, If you can obtain the code for any item at your disposal, you think you could theoretically send the code to John and he could make it himself. That is, if you can think of anything that would ever be worth sending to him.
I shall catalog the suburb server CD. Vzoop, vzoop.
You eject the disk and capture log the server CD.
And I shall message John the capture code. Blap.
Oh, god damn it.
Next.
The generator is working pretty hard there, but it's got to put up with some massive heat
And water.
and water.
Continue.
Uh-oh, looks like it's run out.
Continue. Face palm combo times 2.
I would like to wake up in 3, 2, 1, go.
Dad.
Cake.
Cake.
Fruit
Gushers.
Colonel. Slime.
Slime.
Harry Anderson. Girl! Oh, that was
And a bunch of flashing.
yes. Continue.
First of all, yum 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 yum.
Yum.
Hey,
Oh, there you are.
how's the adventure going, John?
It's okay. I'm making some progress, and Rose finally connected again, so she is helping now.
Good.
Oh, but like, I don't think I actually am saving the world here. I don't know what I'm really accomplishing, but it's not that.
Well, I think whatever it is must be pretty important. Don't lose hope, John. I think it will all turn around for the best if you just stay positive. Just keep listening to your grandmother's advice.
Yeah, you're probably right, but I don't think I mentioned Anna to you, did I?
So, I don't know. Didn't he?
I don't know. Maybe you talked to Rose or Dave about it or something.
Yeah, maybe that was it.
They're really weird when they talk to me about you. Like, they're always trying to convince me you have some spooky powers. But I'm like, no, she seems like a perfectly regular girl to me. But then, but then when I think back, maybe there are times when it seems like you know some things. Like, maybe you know more about a thing that you're telling me. I don't know.
Oh, well, John, I want to explain lots of things to you. Some things that I know, I'm just waiting.
Waiting for what?
Oh, John, I was messaging you about the meteor that fell near my house.
Oh, yeah. Whatever happened with that?
Oh, boy. Well, it turns out I was really confused by it. Really confused. So I guess I fell asleep for a while and lost track of time. That happens.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Maybe you should, like, wear an alarm clock or something. So what was the deal with the meteor?
Well, it's, hard to explain, but I know what it is now, and I know everything's going to be okay.
So what is it? Or is this just another thing you're waiting to tell me?
Oh gosh, John, I know you want to, I really want to tell you all about this stuff, but I can't yet. I really think you need to wake up first.
Huh?
Well, okay, not literally. Well, okay, maybe kind of literally.
Stop being so confusing.
Lol. Anyway, time for you to go, John. I think you have some company. Mwah.
I'm going to quickly grab the pogo hammer.
We don't even know what time that one happened at.
No.
Bon bon. Bon bon.
What?
You stick the pogo hammer back in your strike specimen and get ready to kill some more of those pesky little... Huh? What's that?
Continue.
Bon bon. Bon bon.
Continue. Rose, why aren't you dropping something on that thing? Oh no. Ugh. I would like to be the imp instead.
He beat the imp and quickly absconded the fuck out of there. This is what weaker adversaries do whenever things get a bit too hard to handle, which is frequently.
I'm going to prepare for a boss battle.
You stopped being the imp and suddenly, because that was stupid, and scurry over to your magic chest when you suddenly remembered was on the roof. There are some things in here that would be great to stock off on for a major battle, but it looks like someone has plundered your chest. This is so outrageous.
Continue.
But,
Blah, 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 blah. Continue.
You have been ambushed. There's much room to maneuver on the sloping roof. Maybe you should consider making your way to higher ground.
I'm going to ascend to the highest point of the house
You go up here.
and look down at my adversaries.
You peek over the edge. Bow, bow. Bow,
Blah,
bow.
blah. Continue. Nothing down there. Not even the handcuffs.
It already seems like a long way down to your yard. Not even to speak of whatever's below. Hey, were you trick handcuffs dangling from that branch earlier? Damn it, why do you got to be making off with all your sweet gear?
I'm going to turn around.
You're
Oh,
confronted with a pair of enormous foes. This is it. You have no choice but to wage a fierce rooftop battle. This is totally going to happen now and could in no way conceivably be interrupted by a sudden shift in our attention. It's go time. It's time to do this thing.
we have a link to a Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff comic.
That's a link?
Yep, that is a link. Okay, how do we do? Let's do this thing. Let's make this shit work. We're doing it, man. We're making this happen. I think that... Oh,
Sorry.
I think this is a good place to call it. I do have to go about now.
Well, thank you all for tuning in. I'll let For end off the stream here.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for joining me today, For.
Thank you for joining me today, Dilly. It was a lot of fun again.
It was, and I think next week's stream is going to be the hypest one yet. So make sure you all tune in.
We're about a little over 2/3 of the way through Act 2, I believe.
So we'll be finishing Act 2.
Hopefully, yeah.
Well, talk to you later, For, and good luck with your other commitment.
Thank you. Yes, I will disconnect and just say goodbye to my own chat. See ya.
So, bye-bye.
Yes. So, that was some more of Homestuck. A little more fun. We're kind of getting into it now. We're getting into some of the more weirder mechanics. We're getting to the progressing story now. That's not just John running around his house doing random bullshit, although there's still a lot of John running around his house. We're getting a lot into that non-linearity storytelling of jumping back and forth between the characters, back and forth in time a little bit, and the amount of text and background information that goes into that. Once again, I just don't know how they're going to put all of that into a show, but I guess they will. I do unfortunately have some places to be, so I am going to wrap this up a little quick. So just again, thank you everyone for coming who is here. I hope everyone's been enjoying this. I just hope that it's been a good time and people are starting to get some of the oddities to this webcomic, but also why I kind of liked it. And in some parts still do like it. And I hope everyone's looking forward to seeing how it continues to go. So thank you again, and I suppose I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
My roast